Cambridge, Massachusetts, known for its academic brilliance and historic charm, had its share of dark corners. Among them was the Parkside Apartments, a rundown complex that had seen better days. The building had a reputation for strange occurrences and a string of unexplained disappearances, earning it the nickname the Shadows. Rosa, a dedicated social worker, was assigned to investigate the well-being of the residents. She had heard the rumors but dismissed them as superstitions. Her focus was on helping people, and she was determined to bring some light to the gloomy complex. One rainy afternoon, Rosa arrived at Parkside Apartments. The building loomed against the gray sky, its windows dark and unwelcoming. She stepped into the lobby, the musty smell of damp and decay greeting her. The flickering fluorescent lights cast eerie shadows on the cracked tiles. Rosa began her rounds, visiting the tenants she had on her list. The residents were wary, their eyes darting nervously as they spoke. Each apartment she entered felt colder than the last, and a sense of unease settled over her. Despite her efforts to reassure them, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. In one apartment, she met Mrs. Whitaker, an elderly woman living alone. Her apartment was cluttered with old furniture and dusty photographs. Mrs. Whitaker's hands trembled as she spoke. "It's not safe here, dear," she whispered, glancing over her shoulder. "The shadows, they're watching." Rosa tried to comfort her. "I'm here to help, Mrs. Whitaker. Can you tell me more about these shadows?" Mrs. Whitaker's eyes filled with fear. "They come at night, moving through the walls. They took my neighbor, Mr. Evans. One night he was there, the next morning he was gone, and no one remembers him but me." Rosa's heart sank. She had read about Mr. Evans in the case files, a man who had disappeared without a trace. Determined to uncover the truth, she continued her investigation, moving to the next apartment. As night fell, the building grew colder, the shadows lengthening and deepening. Rosa entered the apartment of a young woman named Lena, who lived alone with her young son, Tommy. The boy clung to his mother, his wide eyes filled with fear. "He's afraid of the dark," she explained, her voice trembling. "He says there are monsters in the shadows." Rosa knelt to Tommy's level. "It's okay, Tommy. I'm here to help. Can you show me where the monsters are?" Tommy hesitated, then pointed to the corner of the room where the shadows seemed unnaturally thick. Rosa shined her flashlight, but the beam was swallowed by the darkness. She felt a cold breeze and heard a faint whispering, barely audible. Determined to find the source, Rosa followed the whispers, moving deeper into the building. The air grew colder, and the sense of being watched intensified. She reached the basement, where the whispers were louder, echoing off the damp walls. In the dim light, Rosa saw movement. Shadowy figures flitted at the edge of her vision, their forms indistinct and flickering. She steeled herself and stepped forward, her flashlight cutting through the darkness. The shadows recoiled, and she saw them, ghostly apparitions of the missing residents. One figure stepped forward, a man with hollow eyes and a sorrowful expression. "You must help us," he whispered. "We are trapped here, bound by the darkness. The shadows feed on our fear and sorrow." Rosa's heart ached with empathy. "How can I free you?" she asked, her voice shaking. The man pointed to an old, ornate mirror hanging on the wall. "The mirror is the key. It holds the power of the shadows. You must break it." With a sense of urgency, Rosa grabbed a piece of debris and smashed the mirror. The glass shattered with a deafening crash, and the shadows shrieked, their forms dissolving into the air. The basement filled with a blinding light, and the air grew warmer. When the light faded, the ghostly figures were gone, and the oppressive darkness had lifted. Rosa felt a wave of relief wash over her. She hurried back upstairs, finding the residents calmer, their fear replaced by a tentative hope. Rosa's report led to an investigation, and the building was eventually renovated, its dark history put to rest. The story of the social worker of shadows became a local legend, a tale of courage and compassion that brought light to a place of darkness. And for Rosa, the experience was a reminder of the power of empathy and the importance of confronting the shadows, both real and metaphorical, to help those in need.